to yare
na ka se diabetes grandpa no nie duro duro di ho no se se tontina da woman ti
tonti it's me boy ye pa with the diabetes.
Okay.
Yes. Inti ebesi eno anokwan. Na eba na akoma yare na inti mamuje endi fusane so a tontina 74 etimi eboa.
Wow.
Yes. And infections and so ye na nim say eba no infections say junso mu yare o empam yare o kokoso yare o say ye sa emmoawamo we ene kosi dia tontina etimi eboa.
Wow.
Inti sa emmoamoa na etimi prevent say ekru no say bewu no tontina 74 eboa.
Okay. Inti kanina nanka wo ne say ekru ntu a na wo de sa enoama wo kwaye yam we de fa so ne ade ni nan sa bre na twam ya fa ba fo kwan a obetima nya dura ebesini na no kwan
sa pepepe
ene ne
tontina 74 no.
Okay.
Na emra we nyina no na tontina 74 na nkasa so no eboa ema ekru no egu.
Okay.
Yes. Inti se uyo obi a wonye ekru nye na so fa tontina ebetimi aboa.
Okay.
So we obi a wonye ekru no ache be 10 years wo de ma na nko ebi frɛ be 15 years unya tontina 74 ebeboa ye pa. Na yenim se tontina de edu aye no. But eba na ekru di a obenom na odi bi nso de address ekru no.
Okay. Enti tontina kro na no wonu mu bie no na odi bi nso
esiesie ekru no.
Se de be ye ebe
wuntem.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Kan be no mo fa so aye no.
Enti sene ye nom no yenim se formula na 32. Enom na the formula near 32 inso share 3 cap na butu edrone 18 no wo san so share na 3 na fe we bu edrone 2 e dia france share na wanom.
Okay.
Wono ma obetwen be 30 to 1 ansa na we didi anopa ne nwumre
enti na senkade no wo so dia no patututu no a wo ntwi wo sinya wonye bibia ye no na wo boagu bo
sa
ti be si madu asantamu na wakwakopa aduane bi apeso
sa pepepe
na ye adwuma no
okay. Yes, inti wo nom no na eye adwuma na ewo nipaduane mu no a esi ekru no eni ha inti na work inside the body. Na afi wo ba local no so a wo bedi kan awro ekru no anaso wo be mi ekru nani.
Okay.
Yes. Wo betimi ezi normal saline ye ta use your hospital ya na so wo di so share e di be mi ekru nani kama wo wi ana tontina no soki bi wo goals mu.
Okay.
Usuki wo goals man now they atare ekru nani na wa chechere eno ano no.
Okay.
Eno ano no
asawa no a ne sa no no na ye de tata ekru no so ne ya chechere ne ho ahwan ni na atwam tontina no ebe siesie adre ni na ma wo so watime nya fa ho di
sa pepepe.
Oh, I see.
And on say tontina no so colorless enye ne
I say nsuo
aha it is nsuo
when we say ade we dey nsuo keka oboa say dey ye no oye stubborn caricature ya no every padua
yeah ti kan na o ko dress kura na afi asawa na yellow na usu kura so be kwa bonten tontina entisa.
Okay.
Entisa kra eni da ho kan ti say nsuo nti wo dey dress ekru no kam wo mi ekru no na wo dey osoki tontina no ogosum na wo dey atare ekru no ma chechere say ekru a esompa na say ache wo ho de eno so be no anopa ni nwumre.
Okay.
Say ekru kese yes ekru kese de obe na anopa ni nwumre ban she da nye ekru kese saade a ende obe no anopa pe anatan bia opa bia ba obe ye no once a day. Yes, obe no once a day.
Doc tontina yi obi pe bia to obi won mote ehyen wo besi fom ya mmomodi amfa na mane ntudwa se de be ya wo be fa na mane ntem na watimi akwakopa bia to na fence be bia ban no watimi akwakoto bie.
Okay, numbers near 024 607 34 98 024 607 34 98 and 050 162 89 31 050 162 89 31. Yes.
If any benya bia to
akraba sisi dia obora pharmacies.
Okay.
Herbal shops and this drug stores obenye bi
se tontina na yedu papa ni
obi
aja tuma woton bi
sa pepepe open the door call okanshi drug liner ebu wo ho.
Okay.
Obenya no so at a very good price e wo ho pa
ne bo odin na
ne bo nya din tontina de jumedi ye ne bo ne de ne bo nya din obenya na around 75-80 cedis.
Okay.
Yes, 75-80 cedis
obenya na wo tontina ye ma etumi asa okisi kuro na asieso ni padua no
a
ana mo fanko 10 million 85 cedis pe
Yeah, person obia etimi tobi. Yeah, person obia etimi tobi. Aha, na bo obia intina.
Why na betimi anom? Why na intim kwan so betimi anom tonti na ibie?
Yeah, nti wo ye opinfo anaso ma abofra no for anase akola undi 12 years ye no ontimi enom. But on say emofra ni bi wo mundi 12 years but esan yare bi e hom ndi no ye betimi akere kwan energy se ofrein.
Okay.
Yes, ofrein na ye hu ade ha abofra na ye betimi adirect say okay ono mane mfa cap ni mienu onfa ni say ye betimi adirect. Yes, until undi 12 years ye betimi adirect but or your pinfo anase Obama no impartial to
na
was
person wo de sisu biem na afei ye nya okwan kura san say doctor mpanyufo no a wo mo tonti na hono ni nyina no wo mai krado ya wo di kwa manfa wo mo mfrafra ni nyina no wo mo ju makuru mu se de be ya obetumi akwa kodi udwuma na wo no so mo beka wachi no watumi asom wo mo
the numbers near 024 607 34 98 024 607 34 98 and at 050 162 89 31 050 162 89 31 yeah
doc ye beda say tontina de eja wo ya hunyamu boafo sanse bo adwuma pa
sa
abusia ye ne Dr. Benjamin ye o free diagnostic herbal industry ho no mo aba tontina 74 no bo mo de apebinom na be bua pa me di mo adanse usode ya waye no fo na mbom unya tontina ni bia ugina onanso brane me kan imrante no koto de akwa ye adwuma mo muntum hofo no se kakra ayi kwa abusia me di mo ase bono ne ba afa wadi Atumpan dwumade na eto aso firi sabire nkopɛ no nkron de na atra nkonya ye krato so man awodo mu nsɛm ɛna afa manyasam frenchman kansuo da mono chia brand new wode ba besom me mammo ani tie ne hwɛ a ye gye me so anya ado koso ma fide na Asaasepa 107.3
107.3 Asaasepa. Yo bomwa no krene dikan. 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 Jenia kasa. Atumpan. Yo bomwa no krene dikan. Yo bomwa no krene dikan. Jenia kasa. Atumpan. Jenia kasa. Atumpan. Jenia kasa. Atumpan. Jenia kasa. Atumpan. I ask you to be citizen.
That is not 24 hours. And that is not 8-hourly shift. You don't do 8-hourly shift. This is another gimmickry. This is another deception. This is just to buy time. This is just to give false hope to the unemployed. You promise them employment. You promise them 24-hour economy. You promise them 133. 11 miles down the road, you have failed to deliver. Ghanaians are tired of talk. Mr. Speaker, the real reason for which they are promulgating this authority, and we have come to that view, is just to buy time. From January 2025 till February 2026, the 24-hour economy has become a hoax. And they know very well that it is not going to bear fruit. So what they are doing is creating an impression in the minds of Ghanaian youth that we are now creating an authority. The authority is working. They are now starting. It is coming. It is not coming anywhere. What they have put in this document will not create a 24-hour economy. My last 2 points, Mr. Speaker. I was shocked that after all the criticism of the 1D, 1F policy, that policy was not coherent because it was relying on the private sector. I was shocked. I'm not wishing them bad. If it's good, it's for this country. But I am telling you, Mr. Speaker, and the entire Ghanaian community, it is not something they've thought through. Hey. I'm not saying it's not a good thing. Hey. Mr. Speaker, the 24-hour economy my brothers from the NDC side are talking about, they have no idea about what they want to do. I'm being honest with you. If you go to most of the developed economies, when they are talking about 24-hour economy, go to China, go to the European countries, go to Latin America, go to Northern America. You see manufacturing industries. The ecosystem is so effective and efficient that thousands of young people from that country are working. Is that what they want to tell us? Mr. Speaker, this whole political gimmicks and propaganda to deceive voters, I think we should have a new paradigm shift. We need to redefine our corporate focus as a country. Hey.
Oh, no better hobuta. Oh, no better hobuta.
You bomwa no krene dikai. You bomwa no krene dikai.
Oh, no better hobuta.
Kampe umeyana ezue zure mahama nusawaba uduku kroya nyano amebo omba wadada ya nyano amesho kampe umeyana ezue zure mahama nusawaba uduku kroya nyano amebo omba wadada ya nyano amesho kampe.
Oh, no better hobuta. Oh, no better hobuta. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators.
Right, Mami Montana, Memo Quaba, Emra Asaasepa 107.3, Asase 98.5, Kumase, Community 103.3, Achimoda, Strong 101.5, Achimoda, Afiema Radio 103.3, Okofodi and the Eastern Region, Mining City Radio 89.5, Otakwa, Emra Society to Panjuma, dear Sumon and Ray, and you may and come on, where Juma, why, Baye. Mami shot in Amin Shon crying cancer, say, was Shasia and a yaketwa, we a bay kesaway. I told them be a Shasia and a thing. A Shasia to some old people. But who were Gideon Okitam with Gideon? One bob people are free and a home. And Tim Mark will be a more bofia, more bofia. Madia walk on one car, Uber Druby. What the ta. Once a Yametias idio bedru.
Canada hold on. The Canada hold on.
Your bomwa, no credit decline.
So be up so tell.
Your bomwa, no credit decline. 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 Your bomwa, no credit decline.
Oh, the whole bad, the whole brutal.
About 12 for 10, Yasiaba back. Asaasepa 107.3. Maminko. And you may buy ya from Paul. NPP-US branch. Jam Trenny Bedin Como. And yet they can pay you money, bro. And a cocoa farmers in the store, Mubuafu. And younger Randy Abenom, managing director, T Cocoa Board, ha, Eddie, some fool, Cocoa Board. Cocoa farmer no else no, and you're more than no. Our Cocoa Board, you're more than na enyo mo na ya bibi because omo no da rende be mi ni se nkrante kro kita bi da se kan kra won kita bi da se to me ba ne ma positions na yen hwe nipa no yen hwe ne field yen fa dwuma no ma no enya sa wo yen DC ni ena lodina mahama na damfo no no wo ban ni ntinu yen ko kokobot ne yen fa nkoma no Adam kuma ne do ma no atum omo se cocoa farmers no mo nya beggars omo nya nkrofom gyina kwan ho srasrade omo cocoa no maton fom sika mo mo we are simple
The Canada hold on.
I had the day
The Canada hold on.
Cocoa Buyers Association for one almost say political interference I will cocoa bought too much and the can will be a farmers and so far
Oh, the whole bad, the whole brutal.
and come on here bedi Akwaba me sorry American pain to my debro my body tell means yadaje Obaya Ampon Suffering Pong chairperson NPP-USA Obe Johnny and what she honorable Michael Kwesiedu MP for Ofori-Krom on so betenase and be din komo I mean for can pain to my bro good evening and welcome on board meeting the bono hene ba for
I ask you to be citizens.
Right,
not spectators.
Mami Mwantuna, Memo Kwaba Asaasepa 107.3. Medical catchers, and you ran come on, yebedi, and Kiafo Samno, Yenyai. Tell us, and this ya binding will bow Bama Cocoa Farmers. Our Ghana no, Yenyai Kada. Tell us, Randy Abbey, Cocoa Board. See you. One managing director will Cocoa Board. Omube jai sansem hunu no omudi wo Cocoa Board no more money ada ho aboa Cocoa Farmers no ye nyai kan.
Ne kan na da ho do.
And because Randy Abe no one ade afa ne sekan wonim enkranta wonso omu bi da wonno aburo da wonno omu da wonno mankani da wonhunafo mu da. Enti ya kan kuafo asamo a ni aka Cocoa fo ho asamo a papa wonim akuafo no.
Oh, the whole bad, the whole brutal.
But yenya ban boni aban ye insensitive 1 million a man for 1 million Cocoa Farmers ho wakofa Randy Aba CEO Cocoa Board.
Hey, you're a Mahama.
Cocoa Farmer na ye juma amani Cocoa aba wahata Cocoa yi anopa ne nsa na mu awia ne nsa na mu wawia beto ama abosome miensa tuane ka ye asem. Sabre ya Cocoa Farmers esu no mame nka asem kire wo Cocoa Board enkra sa kan se o makoto cars mono brand new tiao 150
omo de omo bon na ye kasa omo nte no
Samre Cocoa Farmers we Cocoa Farmer tie me won sada utia wusu oba school fees untimi ntia rent aso ye tu no Randy Abe Cocoa Board ko ho cars egu about 150 cars brand new.
Wow,
Omo ye renovation. Our Cocoa Board. Procurement kura omo de to chemicals over 60 billion bisa say ho asem te say.
Oh, the whole bad, the whole
Our Cocoa Board. Edi asem a MD ne Randy Abe emo nka CEO ne managing director omo nka
omo de omo bon na ye kasa omo nte
power struggle. We chese me na me wotumi we so chese me na me wotumi and omo twene tan.
Oh, the whole bad,
Jimmy Samsa mu fanta me Jimmy Samsa o Cocoa Board na akuafo su akuafo ho kire mo na asoman sa Cocoa ya ye ka ho asemi October November December enka ye ton Cocoa no a enka ye benya $7,000.
I think on this point he has misbehaved.
Ba yantimi anto a delay no price na drop it to $4,000. Akwaba ne ye mathematics kakra bi kire wa ye mbe so be kasa Ghana ye mpan fo be bra bobo adam enka ye man position no a enka ese hwani pa adwenim na ye ka Ghana fo bi no mu ntie NPP aban so sa nsem hunu we wuti akamwa na wotwe mienu na wotwe miensa ne de omusika mo finito asamko NDC aban se betra se eno ma agensamu.
Hey, you're a Mahama.
Akoba samre no a na ye $7,000 no assuming say wo man Ghana enka ye ton 50,000 metric tons a sika nke benya no 350 billion.
Ne kan na da ho do.
Price in it drop here no say abeka o my Ghana sika yahwere ay $1.5 billion
say anya what ban e binin pensa
because of Randy Abenom ne no mo hunu a omudi wo Cocoa Board.
If it is foolishness, it is foolishness.
Ye tira ye be patcho ne ye ne akuafo na kasa ne ye ka kire Ghana for say ya anya ne ye emfiri ye hwe nya yi no ye nam na ye defend Piero no wanya nsem hunu na wodi no.
Me need time to waste.
Cocoa Board Piero no wanya nsem hunu anu ye basa no wanya yi.
Oh, the whole bad, the whole brutal.
Because yasem say na ye tete hu okrum ha.
I think on this point he has misbehaved.
Ba to mo fancha me na ya me na Cocoa Farmer mo mo ba ya mrane nko me na wo ye Cocoa Farmer me ma me Cocoa Farmer eno an ye kura se omo de ahwe nkakra enti ye nya man this ya ban abambone.
If it is foolishness, it is foolishness. And yet him did you
One me ha Ghana
if it is
Cocoa
foolishness.
Farmers. Akwaba US for one time almost
I think on this point he has misbehaved.
Omo de omo born na ye kasa omo nte no.
Yanko ne no ba ye ni nkomo. Me am boss so aba.
Jenia kasa.
Yo bomwa no krene dikai.
Bom kasela to so bia ba so tio.
Jenia kasa. Atumpan.
Bom kasela to so bia ba so tio.
I ask you to be citizens, not spectators. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators.
107.3. Atumpan.
Kana da hodo. Bom kasela to so bia ba so tio.
Say anya o de ba ne bi ni pa nsa.
Ye kan we aso ba research. Who be research man no de ye bien. Ye kan we aso ba research. Who be research man no de ye bien.
Even this foolishness. I got them to do.
Me sorry Ghana for you na fan chem say me endorse on semu kutaba. Me sorry Ghana for you na fan chem say me endorse on semu kutaba.
Right, mami mo ajona me mo akwa Bamra Asaasepa 107.3 Asase 98.5 Ewo Kumase Community 103.3 Achim Da Strong 101.5 Achim Da Afiema Radio 103.3 Kofodua Mining City Radio 89.5 Ewo Takwa Yankee FM was Sampa Jama North Ewo nyina oti enka YouTube live you streaming wo betimi akọ now comment odi ato ho Asaasepa 107.3 Yabaje Brena fe ya kenkan edi amount Oba Yamponsa Frimpong, chairperson ma NPP USA. Oba won call ye. Mamin corner fe, menene ninkomo, tia wabi, na honorable Michael Kwesi Edu MP for Forikrum, one trasena fe yen kuku semno, and then the kika hon wo maimu. Oba Yamwajo.
Mejo so.
Baby Abocodie.
Namiado.
Nadia Ufre.
Dem Freddy, Yakase, Hoboko.
US Boko.
Hoboko, Bonibia, and ho.
Abatuya and Dubai and Asad Fofro.
Abatuya and Edumi by.
Hey, MPP Abatuya and a more chaplain ticket to the Bagana.
And the idea then dada and ye be for fro.
Right, but what buy you know about one process no was saying
yo the me fa kwanya so match ya me NPP-USA for and the diaspora for nyina mo baye no maka say ye do mo nyina ase say omo bo modern na under very strenuous condition omo timi aba say omo so ba be kire omo adwene ewo ye o to franka ama NPP ye do bibia ase yo am say NPP a process there enye bibi foforo so wa wadi NPP politics echi no wo say process I course you enye bibi foforo na enwu say ensam course wa antina it said the MC ye ko but for some of us ya fem and say enye bibi a eye wo asem it's a committee no eye omodwuma sene eye national executive committee e share omo so omonye the process ne de candidates ni go through they also go through in terms of paperwork call vetting and so one thing some of us here advocating for say in the future no try to be a debate among the candidates no
omonye debate ma candidate ni nyina why
here because ye share candidate obetimi aboa edi anim kan akwa me feel say enye obia na omukọ constituency by constituency otimi nya adaje kobi na okukutie nsema omuka ndi so ye debate anu de ye am hakra ne ye wo bebi e wo bia itimi tie bi mfi say ade ehia see move your democracy forward then it's very important say such engagement no ebekoso say no kra baso a ebeyi saa constituency by constituency visit no ebetwitwa so kakra
because baby I will be omo ye debate na betimi atie bi betimi ahwe bi wo TV so
ebetimi ye bi wa kra e akoye bi Kumasi ye bi Watermale e bi kota krade na delegates na ye tune in ye tie omo obia policy or woma party no and I say the bigger agenda which is Ghana and so if you say no so be my beboa pa
right before we back Ghana no what that dream who say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia be ni na
me
Ghana na moteti wo US
oh US there if I know the minim say Dr. be winning
okay
because if you understand the psychology of the NPP delegate now so who say bibia ni ho e kwa kwasesa and me the name was regime say Dr. be say winning
right obi be ka say na wo US wo ni Ghana nti we dey hu the psychology of the delegates
so the can politics na ye achi ache na delegates nye first time ya beni nti so we hwe from say from 1992 up to 2000 and I'm Krum ha. Okay. I saw what went on after 92 after 2000 and me feel Krum ha. Mini ha in person but brandy in no meba. And the social pattern na din so who say NPP delegate e be se sanadwene e was aba we ho akofa bibi foforo nipa foforo ade aba enti me na nyem ho wase de me hu de si no eno ana na ebisi nyem ho wakra
right motivation ye dan obeka say ya na dodo na ye wo Ghana de obi wa brochire so wa yeyi obi wa brochire ye se no ho to no enti obi bisa say na obi a ho to wa wote US and then be motivate you say still na ye NPP adwuma still na NPP beto aba chaplain ticket in and out na fa beto aba keke na sign call motivation there
I Ghana ho do I say baby I wanted the ka se pa ni kokodi wo ho na mom unchiri de Ghana
okay
nti se Ghana be ye se nye ye no if he say ye jai to omo ha nko a so se nye ya emmemu saa nti ye wo ho ne de ahode be ka omo ha no ho a ene be Ghana akonanim nti no dey motivation so what to kwako baby why you exposed to the world out there how om si hihye om niema no etimi eboa om citizens no nti wo hu saa bi na wo hwe wachi na hu se niema bi nso tosini nti kakra wa hu no wo de beka amanyoko a uji om philosophy ani om ideals and values di wo de taa om achi a ebetimi aboa ma Ghana akonanim ana we did say answer ne yes nti eno na hye some of us are DMPP achi ye won konfonso mo ha mo so DNDC achi e wo ha Ghana ho se Ghana betumpon na Ghana afa ne ntoma pefra na ne ye hu wo ha if you say ye de ba Ghana so betima boa matemamufo ho atom no ye nso ye beka ho ne aboa no ene na hye ma ye di DMPP achi na ye brand nyina se o si etwa ticket ne ba
right
me so ya bafie nti ya bafie nso de busuafo ho
efie ni
fie
manim sa abrochire ho adaje ni ho obi apon adwuma na afi na obi kwadwuma mo ye den hyiehia mo ho edi party no ho nkomo den na mo ye ma party no abrochire ho
yo em say so share US country bia ne se no mo hyehyɛ niam but the basic things are common among us ne say yeah spread out USA there were 26 chapters across the US in about 21 states into within each state biano your organization no ewo ho MPP chapter
okay
into chapter no omo bemben into the policy say if you are to drive more than 2 hours to a particular city and sana wako meeting na that means it's far and branch no ebetimama authority no was set it up say Ghana for ho NPP for how bit ma start ya mobilize ya bit ma start bi on branch no am out to me am all they operate within there nti I know no yet me share physically within specific states. Say if you say over New York for share in person.
Chicago for bit me share
Chicago share in person every month. New Jersey for share in person every month. I'm so COVID nearby and the distracting Yamaka Kranti. Of course, Zoom ka ho. But on the branch level, the executives are spread across the state. There will be California, it be Colorado, it be New York, it be Washington DC, it be Charlotte, it be Ohio. In general, you share through Zoom over the years. I don't know to meet, but once every 4 years, you're in person. A meeting, which is our conference. The conference they share in person. The state the state when they pass a host, then they become the hosting state.
Okay.
Then we buy you book your hotel room, you pay your conference fee, you buy your ticket. You close by my drive. They drive, they carpool and drive to the conference. Now share
right. 31st January no diaspora for do not buy.
Debbie to do not Myanmar.
I don't know.
So share delegates numbers na buy na because of the expansion no my delegate pool no ekoso ekosro. We share the last primaries na delegate pool near 324.
Diaspora no.
Diaspora because each branch Bia had 12 votes, and the 12 times there 27 chapters at the time. So your branches are 30 across the world, and with the 30 everybody had 12 votes. This was 2023 primaries.
The 12 times 30 never 360. Okay.
Yeah. But at the time, the net was 27.
Okay.
And so it was, I think, 324. And with the 24, because 12 is a smaller number.
Yeah.
So if everybody has to come, easy. But the expanding now, say all executives or the branch, which is 17 executives. Now, past executives and so and to fire USA, for example, USA branch, it started from 1992. And the executives from 1992 to current, as a dorsal, where be more free moon and in your account. But if you had they double up, as I say, Ghana, my MPs and Abibiatis and you are free, maybe also be holding national office. Almost they were captured under the national album, not the diaspora. Until plus and minus I think it was about 800 and something. To the 800, or more Babetua was about 400.
Out
at
of
least half of the number, buy.
Me buy. But on moment to me, man, no didn't come almost a day. A partner or moon pay, and I say a Juma and the Siomoka, and I say it's because proxy 9 year Jumaninti, and Omoka say near Juma and Pembe in train.
Yeah. A brochure party organization a little difficult. So the mekano say in branch activity say the mekano. And you been to transportation now. Also a flying from one end from let's say California to New York. What's not playing was about 6 hours.
Wow.
Or drive then it's about 4 days to drive cross country from maybe California to New York or California to Washington DC.
That means expensive. So
it's so even within the states in Ukraine, it's very expensive. And then you limited some of the conferences, the in-person conferences, because any one conference be a piano. One spend be $2,000 or more for your flight, for your hotel. The number of days I'll be there and all that, and then of course transportation within the state. Because we do you want to rent a car to be mobile from your hotel to where you want to eat, where you want to have the conference and all that. Until okay, kaboma averagely, no, people are looking about between 1,500 2,000 just to attend a conference. You be organized. And also Bagan and so yeah,
Munya support from the party. Say, you find say you two abated 1st January. Diaspora and more banner party mamu support NPP mamu support.
I know they out. A big currency that. I bottom and a deba. But okay, USA for example, dear. In fact, the last primaries, no, where our delegate votes near 12, no.
2023, dear, no.
2023, no.
Okay.
Near 12, and with the 12, no. The Constitution, no, Article 13, no. They say external branches, 12 delegates vote each. The votes were not assigned to the leadership.
Okay.
Into the AMA branch, no, then you decide on bedding on beto. Yeah, USA, and bylaws, no, we have specific steps I take it selected the 12, no. Because the duty for all the branch, no, mama branch, no, branch no support to the 12 delegates, no, to come.
Okay.
With their tickets.
But if you DM wadi and through home
I wouldn't say hygiene because political organization, you join it in your own on your own volition, and you have to also understand the cost implications of the other washimono. Because me who say Yentimi educate or more well enough to understand how politics is supposed to be. But then Sujina say a man for economic power or so our form. And in party brand support to more form no near the day. And the Musama Timudeka crans where they abdom. Because what democracy you know. If you are a Democrat or a Republican in the US, now we'll call RNC conference or DNC conference a wow cost. The party, no, near the Republican Party or the Democratic Party in a photo will be able to fly you from my state to another state for any conferences. And I want to say it's something that comes with the work that we are doing. And we tend to want to plan ahead, save towards it, do what you may call. But most of the time, it's not even a question of say people can afford to come. It's a question of say, would you get the time to come?
Okay.
And only the biggest challenge I face. In fact, I have 2 of my delegates who came to Ghana. They were in Ghana. They came purposely, say, on Betuaba. But for Juma issues, they were called back and they had to leave.
Wow. Juma
Tuaba.
Hey.
2 people.
What chaplain take it for US?
Because the role she plays at work, very vital. And to be anybody. And so she has to go back. It's not even an issue of money. It's an issue of would you have the time? And I'll share time so January. So
beginning of the new year.
Beginning of the year. In Kwale school, colleges for call. And it's that time, a tough mom your parents. Because one if you're Obama, I saw pay babysitter. A book I just said Nikran and you so Juma for the period about Bebano.
Okay.
Yeah. And he puts a lot of our members in such a very
tight corner,
situation. But they love the party, they love Ghana, they want to be part of the process. And he Omon Benyat Menya Liwe, Bua just only Wada colleague a arrangement. No, yeah, Juma Mau for some time be into Ba now so on what take care no Swayama. So many arrangements has to go on for you to be able to be here.
Proxy idea before I ever to about Ukraine or Casa who be eating one assembly, but Antimi and Yejuma. Ye Caprozina said Nipano war, Yafan Sebruchi, and I Ghana crana won't mean Kotwaba no bet me to me. Ama will be say na kujama nemu na tuaba efa mame. Going forward, Proxy me pesi ebe ko back na ya hwedi entia na o twene tan no. But going forward, then is a party ni yefa Proxy mo.
Yo, I'm say proxy no idea make us mrama to me say any proxy even in our national elections under CI 127 regulation 25 because I'm running yansem no who say brave bedua ebia mende for one reason or the other you were right here but to abanibi but we may not be there that day near to yaba nti only other means bi or de be mawo anya that to me not what to abanti and all this or say yanye bi a friend say proxy say ya se mini ho me yare metu kwan school ntimi ma metimi ayi me ama nam sini nyo obi na yi ama me nam say me jiudi enough say kokoto mabama me and so I signed the appropriate affidavit or the ayi na me di to me na ma say to maba the emam because that day beto aba na mentimi enye de enwo ho na wakwa akoye because the whole point of democracy is the electoral process no e was say e kwan bia e fa so a omo abato dwumadi na hye omo sana omo be fa so ma obia o right to vote no obenya sa akwanya no so omo ye enti se me na me decide say we provide all the avenues me se me to aba and me na me decide say me pase me to aba not because udi akwansidie bi sisi makwan mu na amamenti mi anye de anto aba if I say for America for example ya bato the people do mail-in ballot and the ballot you be mail aba ofie na wa tena o desk ho no wa shedi all the people because the whole judges correct to almost aba
okay
a whole long list into far president was so senators was so congress men to district o one to wabano a congressional district into e bia me congressional district here congressional district 1 e was so nti omo contest ni wo ho ansa na even prepositions or constitutional amendments a on pass omo ye nyina ni nyina wo so then you shade what shade ni nyina we after poche we are your ballot boxes are esisi post office court house area na dia kwakushim because e bia that day e beto aba na ontimi nko polling precinct ho enkonko sunlight so koto aba nti wo de ballot na bra ofie no wa na dia kwakushim na call baby
okay
omo wo bibi efen early voting before e beto aba no kra no your time be setting aside say bia you may travel ontimi nto on election day
nti beto
the entem na de ko so they make all these avenues for people to vote, to make it easy for you to vote, because they want people to, because your civic duty, they are provided. Yeah, be a Ghana, you advance you to that stage. But Emrano, the nyanse mu say, yemfa proxy enye de ensi ho emma, oma for some reason, whether they are bedridden or whatever, no much matter omaba. And it is as a party, say, Ghana Mrama ye kwina as a party, ye take a decision, say, people have made accusations on, say, proxy no is being abused or whatever, until ye free ho, without replacing it, that is wrong. Because oh ye free ho there, then you have to have an alternative. Alternative ni saying, we share constitution, guidelines somebody buy for election now. I see they will create voting centers.
Okay.
At each voting area. Diaspora, external branches, they are part of the party. And they say a creative voting center. I don't need a creative voting center. Where am I?
Supervision.
They have to bring somebody to supervise. And they say, it is also we fairly and equitably there. Then also
Drew
of course. Because there's a creative center. And there's a creative center. Other now can say obia free the constituency ni fully area no obia mra kra na meto yo ha. Meto no headquarters. Na external branch dey also ye dey mra. Meanwhile your own regulation says you should create polling centers in all the polling so the external branch and the what and what free mu say the mum na mra.
So going forward, what do you suggest?
In fact, the your concern no cry SIA you say because we knew say proxy there it has always been a feature of an election. Any presidential prime minister me my part of biano. Proxy wo. In fact, and we hardly even exercise the proxy because the last primacy of your external branches are of the 324 voters. No, apply for proxy because it's an application that you do, and when it's granted you, then you exercise it. Nipa 78 out of 324. So can you say this is a system that external branches even abuse? No. So nipa no quite so a bit abeto obeba. Because the frenzy of being here and being part of the process no cry for forfeit. And the why also so bit ba obetna ho. Okay. Because any so I say our way of vacationing. Ya ba yekrom they are taking vacation. Yeah. Because mostly no people have only 2 weeks of vacation. In US they are mostly unya bosome then your other half no 2 weeks no dey non-paid vacation any other. And so it's something that we are looking forward to say benya sa akwanya ne dey ba Ghana. It's not abused. One person gets to exercise one proxy. But we had made suggestion to the committee no say these are alternatives that they can consider. Until they say proxy it's there. Until they are okay. So we didn't touch, but we were giving them alternative to look at, to consider. Say, a bit mind say,
and going forward,
one of the things I suggest say was electronic voting.
Okay.
Because here US, because of our widespread, we have been voting electronically since 2009.
Okay.
Because what we saw early part of our in 2006 say a conference because of the cost component so people were not able to come to na conference numbers in thousands be an a bit conference be a 50. And so you ask yourself say the numbers were there extra to have a meaningful conference membership be over 1,000. Now you just have 50 people or 60 people showing up. And so you have to think outside the box and be creative. Say nipa 90 man conference now, does that mean they cannot be part of choosing the leaders of the branch? No. And on with the electronic voting by. So 2009 was when we first started doing electronic voting.
NPP-USA.
Yes. And so whether you are able to come to the conference or not, you still get to vote and be part of the process.
Okay.
And we have done that successfully. Of course, there have been 1 or 2 people who make noise saying and pay for so be but you can't get everybody to be there. And the fact send to me man just on to Abanibi because he's a bona fide member of the party and all right is on so there at Tunaba. And we've done it. So that suggestion was made. The other suggestion of creating a center within US. Say, okay, so if New York, a be a center, no be able to na ba. Na obiaba no atonaba ho. Ya count to ya ka we ho. And I say bet my mail in ballot so that the ballot will be sent to Ghana. Eduta ma ye bie so ni akan e dia fra the main ballot no. Case closed. Okay. So all these suggestions were made.
Right.
And I believe, sir, ya passes but going forward, no. Because I don't want to see, say, if you call officers elections. Now, if you see vote a proxy, say elections way presidential primaries, and if you find say World Cup continue free ma. Officers election proxy has to feature.
National executive.
If they don't have an alternative, they cannot take proxy out.
107.3.
It has to feature. Either you find an alternative or you proxy has to feature. And it's a principled position that I stand for, and I will continue to speak on it until the party does the right thing.
Right. Me pacho ba yampon safrin pon ye chairperson ma NPP-USA. One and any din comment be any be ne honorable Michael Kwesi to atwaso MP4 for Chrome. Afa yan hwe Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia promises say delegacy na dom to abama no be mampanyina. Constituency bi abato mpeso bia so nipadu benya appointment. Enko yese yetinkran ha na yayin kranfo nko ana Kumasi we dey ye biem amobi enya appointment. Diaspora moka ho bi
ye ka ho bi pa.
Enti kwambe na befa so ambeseleti nipadu no because nipa be 1000 USA per the wo kan fancy nipa be 1000 nipadu no kwambe na befa so ambeseleti based on that.
Okay, first of all, no, I would say it's a good idea. It is something that some of us are canvassing over the years. There has to be an equitable distribution of some of these positions. And you'll be in a deep partnership because of that. But then so we have people who want to serve. And so depend at a service and not obey. Means how the benyan hunting or pay. And I say I think we need to MPP we need to distinguish that
so
say
clear.
One must say oh babe sisaska. National service a noble thing to do. Abrabon wa famu bi wa yadwuma bi wo wura bia. At some point you want to commit your time to bring your experience to bear on building your nation. Yet miti asesa say ebe boye na and in fact utie doctor in some kana he mentioned say the executives, the council of elders, and also mo form a committee to do the selection of the 10 people, no? Depending on the caliber of people they are looking at for, and then also what positions are there to be filled, you know, and I'll be home. Because we don't have to do put square pens in round holes. Yeah. Also there, in terms of talent, we have a lot of. If it's engineers you are looking for, you get it. If it's doctors you are looking for, you get it. If it's IT personnel, you get it. All fields you get it. So depending on areas they are looking for, no, I believe say the competent persons will be to me.
Maybe I can say MPP. Every elections na MPP abambet na kunya so a ye na munya appointments ni bi ana de obenya no wono na di ni tibubo bubomu na ble o chairman ble wo hin o na hwan wo hin o muami o sa na na ekọ ana say appointment mo wo hwan na munsa aka bi
no cresa na na ekọ
mo na mudum tipempem
people just
no
scrambling you just say omo
only US macho
amafo de omo tribu bomu say ombe timianya bibi.
Wow.
Enti ekobasa a tip me for me who said a tip party na hoden so.
Ahon kikai wo bruchiri wono so
te. Me met me yusu me relationship and I say me contact me network within the party na me nya position a. Me nya wi a what do I need the party for? Party me here party na yeden. I don't me here party no. If you say no the course the last time. Because you're on call for and him said no much America. But no monk yes party or no one kind of and so many appointment were by him. The Ghana for so who almost can't almost see America for no. Meanwhile, no party in
America
America ho. And that means that no one a network via or you sue ya and more deny into about 2% of party once and be Onimu bre, onimu struggle, onimu she.
But my petition party no on this particular issue say going forward no sir ABC we ya nipa no from America no de tia be pimpim o adamphobia no aso ne sane de ne ko ni ama no position no ma addresses
ya ka ho asem na me de minim say the doctor they are too dwai see this pepepa I think say be ma abotoyo maba
obi be bisa say moti America ho mo abe na mo de bo party no because obi was say me dodo suo me titari posters we say me opusiga me na ye ko ayi a me hihye nkonya we see me or her, menam kukuru misika say, the beboa party. Most of the time, I'm the boa party because we can some your brute.
Yeah, party no, I say, Aquania singing so. And so share a year. In fact, so share the current collation system party no. Edi Jumana and I'm NPP-USA so diaspora so nearby.
Okay.
Say yeah election. Is also declared here, but there was a party no and so a year coalition.
Yeah.
Now otimi hu yonya 2012. In fact, one of our members or donated 275 laptops.
Wow.
For every constituency. With a collation program on a bit my boy, I'm a collation of our results. You check my every constituency at the time.
US
2012. Just say, I'm on fire and did ye can 1 year until we lost this Yako Supreme Court. Yako Supreme Court. System na ne good laptop so anka man for you su ya nka at some point in time nke be hu ya results kransa na electoral commissioner announce ye be ko Supreme Court no because of the crunch time I wo to file and sana so went man file by a certain time na ashia go no
yeah
and then the save party no and then the save party no ma yetimi ye de osi ye that analysis no ema yetimi ready for the Supreme Court in the 2003
okay
presidential petition no and financial support constituency adoption and more the call boots on the ground nti eba posters tara enyina ya tari bida
right
ya tari bida
right
and I also do na ano we o Ghana hansa ansan ye to kwan nti ya ye part of the party e wa hansa na akwanti obema ye de ye ko nti party adwuma de eba diaspora mo e de ba say ye kekase ye ka bom in terms of the quantum of resources I de ba UK for the ba Germany the ba Canada the ba Austria the ba ye keka boma menu ha esombo pa na no na ye de ta party na chi brane nyina
okay
7.3
aba mera se baransra me jamu akono sima mienu pe na me nkoda me ne onabo Michael Kwesi Edu of very krom na shebudwani entu ankomo so
me mpinso no
hey
kumase me
right amamu edition DC ensano uhuni sen those are US but utibi wabagana uhuni sen ba umasua eba mpomden eba bambwa uhuni sen ebe esika 7 ntutu ya sen na hono
yo ebe ka se so far no the ombeti maye de omoye em say one of the things me buy me kroma mate say dollar na akofom no nti ene omu ye hu dede pa ba ye de at one day your friend say Baumia obsessed economy no more running. And this year be so obsessed with Baumia in the sense say
what can sa patch say
Baumia obsessed economy
come the Ghana for and no come professor here
sir obsession ever kind of chi mu say honorable boame Baumia ni sa economy no more running say because Baumia and someone waka on the economy. I can't about the fundamentals being weak. Exchange rate will expose you. Just about me. It was true yesterday. It is true today, and it will be true tomorrow. It's a principle, economic principle. Ebia efeli NPP at some point from 2002 hoko. 2022
yeah.
2022 hoko, but it is true. So fapem no enye de na exchange rate na begu ani mas
economic indicators
and so eno no my dwen say o si ye pase ye mia ba o mia kon a yen try ase be so dollar nim say ya Ghana for beji ya di say ya fix dollar no but yen nyina nim say de omo yen nyina no artificial because ohwe NPP from 2023 forest intermediation NPP year was 1 billion. 1 billion NPP dollars and the NPP at the time dollar no echi. Over 2024 the 1 billion initially and then towards the latter part no almost had 2 billion count 3 billion US dollars and the year bank a forex intermediation NDC buy 10 billion dollars intermediation and which means a gold price across you see I started say a bafom
yeah
across and you almost started say gold no and the galam say ukwa ye tusa the galam say illegal money and I omudi so up but the bedroom rebia because see I started say a bafom no I'm here a bekoso abafom because the geopolitics of the world no Ghana ye ni chefa mo ye control America mono kase empura na epunu and when they want to buy the gold at a certain cheap price on be ma asenke it is a 10 billion na se 10 billion no would be tria cocoa farmers car I just say and say you syndicated loans ni ade an wo nyina no aye yam ho kire mu amuntimi ntua akua 4 car jute sacks cry yentimi ntom fa emphasis cocoa
okay
and fertilizer bags and this is a cocoa
okay
which has a chemical component minim how well they even clean the tom this is a cocoa no e be ka cry cocoa ne be reject it enti artificial no mo but let's pray say ombetimi asesa because 10 billion the share economy in a way are productive was it 24-hour economy or flagship program you won't mean up to now but 24-hour economy no is hinged on productivity
yes
demand wahin
and the supply
demand no wahin what is pushing the demand they be pushing demand no and they say me what disposable income meto America your disposable income until yeto when we see go for no makojina so no to tony ma any idea credit no de toye
okay
and your cash no de toye no tuatu and kakra and so the solution to the 24-hour economy no the credit system about me e kan ho asem no and send this for mo paso how to implement the 24 hours they have to see us
Mera say oba yam pon suffering pon chairperson NPP-USA. Now what about okay and I come to my assem there. Okay. Me
ha kaka.
Na me fa nkwa so ndwem so. E be di akire me say mo ye program e be ba. E be hu wo ho.
So ba.
E be da se.
So ba.
E be da se for your time. Wabre.
Ye guso.
Ma me ko
me ampiti adie me nsuro.
Over krom ra she be dwane.
Fulcrum de share program.
Oh sir. Aye. Menim da ndi na chemo peba bi mfa ne nhye.
Ayati say obo adwuma o USA. So kaso obetena Ghana permanent dia. Oba ye de ne be hye ba bi o.
Bo ka US o de no anu no nka.
Onya ho adwuma no ma say hon so party ni hia no. Say obo abo adom na no ho ne so e fe. Aye.
Me tell me who sima ba sisi a.
citizens, not spectators. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators. I ask you to be citizens, not
Right, mami now I say na menka will say uti Asaasepa 107.3 community 103.3 wachimda strong 101.5 achimda afirma radio 103.3 Kofodia in the eastern region mining city radio 89.5 for Takwa Asase 98.5 ewo Kumasi Yankee FM ewo Sampa Jama North YouTube is streaming live we betuma join here na Asaasepa 107.3 honorable Michael Kwesi Edu MP for Krom Atnase one ne panyina eno no ebedi enkomoi eba koko hu nsem a obeka ya na ne papa koko board ona na eda no ntino ba bia ne papa beko bia no di nachi busu no kenkan wasua de pa to onim de akoso nyina ena wono so no koko yi omu obi omadi akire omado bi panye rende abenum a omu no koko da muti koko board no me ba to ne panyina ne di nkomo ba quickly ye hwɛ elections a course war the constituency presidential primaries no na ye hwe senior hu no fire de na wo pɛ no na ne nsa kan ya na ana bibi chi ya ye na ne nsa kan ya o compare 2023 to 2026 difference no at saying and then they see na fe ye nko koko issues sunum ne hwe some other national issues. Honorable good evening.
Good evening.
Bibi aboko de.
Nyame adom ho ya pa. Afen committee afi ne ye hia.
Ghana so dase. Wo pe Ghana ntare pa.
Ghana ntare de o sha na mo ye kama na we gina na so. We say fabrics no colorful so. Nation so ye de pa.
No for Krom to say yo.
For Krom boko enwumre me chia Asaasepa tiefo nyina ne ofurkumfo ayetie minim se ye mpemfo bibra atwetwe om radio a sabre om te ho om tie me chia obi bia o tie bia na ofurkum de so far so good asumdwie bibia ye din ohonom ye guso a ye bo adwuma ma party no wo constituency ye aban ne niam kitinkiti bi ode ye yi na say slow ye down kakra ye omo gift make semi project ya mekasa nke be commission in January. You expect some be release the funds kakam ye dia finish no. Ya twe o abesi sabre. Ye si dan na wi akase ye be finish. Eno ne ya dia yete ho sisi a. Nti ye hwe se bibia atoto ye dia afi at least ya lobby rules kakra. Ye ofati se de duakon teachers quarters ne some of the communities no mbe hu se dwaase parts bi or ombe hu se ekwan no ya sha se ayeye rules minister consider some of the rules ayebe na afi hu na me anso afi so me starting my scholarship scheme ma bo amani pa bebre nya scholarship ya process enche omo sabe ka payments na che so mo de tutu om fees bi ya masters bi om PhD ebi om degree near the tertiary may focus in a tertiary to support us and a free SHS or because of that me focus in a tertiary to send you about omo ye needy na omo ye brilliant no mo tumi atoaso no omo so tumi akọ monim na de bi ye nya professors ne doctors ne for engineers ne for akese wo constituency nim
right 31st January I mean come back kakra NPP abato no ohu ne san victory ba ye ohu ne san eno ana na wo pese wo delegates wo constituency ombeto akwa na
Bono 31st abane de so uhu baby ana megina me ba we fidie so ana me de me one of the first people I'm declare my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because I send you come from beginning say I believe in consistency yes success candidate no okay say me example bi kra say na oko university a Ken University nkwala na ekwe South president kromo bi a friend comeback president omoba first year normal contest election this is election ya Ken University South election be lady bia last year oba first year contest year Marianne me who say this year was say campaigner or contest bim enti ade a ewo ho ankwala nimpo hu say wo ye consistent now present candidate be bra otumi ewini how much more yɛ and I'll share your history from presidents abanyina obi aba baako mienu no awini ana baako mienu miensa no awini nti consistency is very important and ye doctor wie baby ayedin I say so you be ahwegu MPP for so headache ne stress ne ti paya na wo yeso nyina ayera obi aho ato no
doctor
asumdua party nim na ye ntimi nda obono hene
and the doctor we na nka asumdua ma
enya se doctor ntimi anwuni aba campaign we mi hu bi da o campaign na just say ye boro ye ho nsam a ye kan de boro ye ho pa me constituency you say cosmopolitan ti ubenya doctors you say university na all ni identity professors we share bi omo say hey Mike na dia na mo ye party no mo te yakoma o edu baby mi sha panyi we ka che me say mpanyimfo ekotena ase dwen say ye mra meto aba ne 31st January o ma ya ade na omo tie de ekoso ne de anka abato ne ko share anim a anka ebedu na MPP ye nyina na ya say ye party no nti ye to wie na ma asumdua aba party na abana abato ne so ko smooth de bia ma ho me just say won't constituency be cry incident be see ana process ne so yi committee na ehwema PEC no election committee no omo hwema bibia kama ewo mu se na menua ba oba ya say no oka say proxy no omo twa mu no ha omo oba bi but hwe ne fa ba bi nso ama asumdua aba because anka proxy ni be ma anka ya tuwi obi be ka say proxy no na ya de awie mu ama obi enti sometimes arguments bi ba importance e be hwe the pros and cons no ye hwe papa ne ye hwe bone say yesi e be yesen enti impemfo nim die mu na omu yiyi ni nyina free mu eventually ye kwato abawie obi antumi nkasa de owini ye wini de olusu ya ajatum omu nyina congratulate omu omo abom ho abaso ye party baako and yet continue with a united front efe and then this year omo nya hwe nka o woni ma de kwento am koso a police for 74 abato center no no ma dwen ne say ye be ye na kuka aba no the police for na ye ne abro nkrofo ya cheche nkrofo no maka say MPP ye tutrasem ye koto ya abakra asumdua ama na eno aye topic saa nka sabre ya kokko nsima bank ye nka wo anka MPP asem na mu media houses bi ombe wi na no pa wi anwumre enso ene koto aba bai bibia dadin obi antumi nka MPP asem bim ohun ena Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so send your conducting ho any throughout campaign no otomane ne kra onka bi nchiro these are me panyi bi chairman dey be say wo ko election na wo gidie so be wini a un madede men
okay
obi di dede be onka no atwe ho din you don't respond to some things because you respond eventually be affect one kasa nti wo sha Dr. Bawumia mpemfo a na edi ne campaign achi no mo boa no na quietly onamu say no wini ama obia tumi yedai eba ne nchen me constituency 2023 to aba no Dr. Bawumia nya 608 votes
608
yes
okay
ana honorable Kennedy Japan nya about 476 votes or so yeah about 476 but a few way Dr. Bawumia nya 611 because me say once I may yi manim say me boa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no at least vote onya 2023 the say me maintain an ekosoro
okay into me ademi en sakraka
me en saka ho into 611 but honorable Kennedy Japan Dr. Brian Champo ha no into the vote no from 476 at about 321
wow
and Dr. Brian Champo nya 150 into show voter Dr. Brian Champo nya who say or free Kennedy.
That means all year adwuma ho pa.
Adwuma de ye bi batade a me hu ne se eye odosro nko party for ne de wo ma me ana unse already normal to 608 ama Dr. Bawumia. That means Dr. Bawumia o base e wo ho. Eno kra ka hu ne inform me decision say mental Dr. Bawumia chi because we MP na say wo for ne akoto abana emu 600 epe candidate bi aso hu so odo ho enti e was how join omo na oni omu nyina ye dey
if you can't beat them
join them sa na ade na tie nti constituency bu a na Dr. Baumia last election nya 85%. Na MP no call against the image am tasem and now Crawford we no mo pe. Nti why don't you join them? But you see nipa de obia ne sebe na adwen ta for kra no obia kra na adwen. Nti obia ne se ne oye ne niama. En nyame ncha de ye call ye no send na me expecting sa na ba ye ofuru kumfo na me do o mase because sanka anko sanso anka nimguase ava because politics near ye as an MP who declare my candidate be now you and your campaign now lose one when popular yempe yentie wa asem
that doesn't mean say sticker so on your popular
and yes or no on your popular but it's a testament say on for nentie wasem
of course
yeah nti it means a lot nti any you sticky your neck out no na campaign na ye woman
so they are testing waters
na exactly cause na so hwe wa ho den say wo ba ye no say na wa manfo fa woniama dey but eno so nsa anya testament say eno na be the final decision for delegates here fans okoto MP aba because onkophobia me na metie me onkophobia omo do me pa but
ebi o man to ama doctor like
exactly so omo call different candidates omutumi ka che me plains honorable Kennedy asem would onso ye pe wasem but we nya election
into the tron
into the new dry ye be dey ye be to amount ye be ba enti eno nso wo ho
okay
enti sticker dia no say even when we ni cry e dey ye won crofobia e bi omoto ma ba omi a say ba se ye to sticker dia omodo na e bi ombe dey ombeba so dynamics na na e bebre nti untumi njira so nka sese anase nipa ba ko a oye shocker me many jema no honorable dapa ahafo ano south yes because honorable dapa on say ono no o change be 3 times and the constituency so hwe 2023 na honorable Kennedy nya vote so hopa na honorable Kennedy ne Dr. Baumia na press so ehono ahafo ano south west so and this time round honorable dapa call Kennedy and oba Baumia kakra and o call Dr. Brian Champon but on any crop for Nikasa say Munsha Menimunyam Makudi Dr. Brian Champon chi anye bia no e was say I had ye nyama Brian soon say mu obuo ma me modomi me ne mo di nkoma amutie na constituency no so mo amede ma mo no mo appreciate say as mo MP no and they did it for him we need enti Ashanti region Brian nya one constituency honorable Brian Champon nya one constituency that is the power and it's very significant say ubenya and also honorable Brian now your first entry Obaba your campaign be 4 months now to be winning seats our Ashanti region Sakra look at the percentage all these are significant and yes ubia the ebuna nigo so but the ba say me friend say Dr. Baumia across the country the acceptability akosro because o share constituencies do onya at this time more than the onya 2023 and our constituencies be to sabosome fra ho menu asafo eje honom last year na olusu awie crowd na eboso but this time osama gap ebie gap ho and there are a lot of constituencies like that nti election e show niam bebre for instance o share percentage onya 56 no
I'm for say o compare 2023 percentage of 61%.
Yeah.
Way back 50 something. 54 point something.
Yeah. 56.45.
Yeah, of course. What drop it?
No. Mimi when is that? Competition we are not day 2023 there no. Share. Omo former me campaign intra. Me campaign na na ekoso grounds no. Now no day na to say general election. You have 2 well-resourced candidates. Contested Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And apart from that, they've been members of parliament before into almost have free regions and eba. And in their region, they've had impact there. Into omo base omo region. They've impacted on people in the party. More loyalty ewo party nim. Honorable Kennedy Japan yeni packet or party nim. Sana Dr. Brian Champon so yeni packet or party nim. These are people even within the MPs or more blank for. Until they are people will shift. Bernard or say almost shift into people will shift. And when that shift happens, it will affect Dr. Baumia. Mr. Oko grounds are on in 2023. Send at that time a parliamentary candidate. Into my trimme and I made sure constituency in the Omoye. It was basically Dr. Baumia, Kennedy, Japan. Teams. We know Dr. Baumia team ba. Okoya na Dr. Brian Champion team aba. Okoya na Honorable Kennedy Japan team aba. Okoya na Educhum team aba. Engineer na menta hu ni team ye o me honum. But just say ana to say me constituency. Omo amene omko contest. Nelson so answer. Ko support Brian Champion. Dwabo and no and the education one of the year and the education support Dr. Educhum. Some of my constituency executives nibi we yes strong power be supported Honorable Kennedy Japan. Enti we share campaign e course na any message e course from na e buga good for boot. Share na MP to me e rounds ubedru fia na almost at esiwachi. Ma mu fi MP we nya na election. Na almost come dey go. Enti bro na nya easy. Dear Dr. Baumia nya no hu. Meka se nyame na man in sasoma no. Okay. And God wanted to tell us something. Share MPP for some time now ye kwa election asofo ni di hu to yeso.
Ba wo je income shedi.
Yes, me je income shedi but income shebu a ye di hu etu nipa so. Okay. Abraham me call me primaries. Asofo bi kwotena radio bi so di hu to nkrofo so ama me ma me ba ko o buedi. O frame me say sofo ne de o kan ntime mra me enko sofo ne ho. Ana me se me enko say ne on to na ba ma me. Ontumi ndi machi ko me kwa kore. Asofo ni bi ka di hu ehye nipa mu. Ensa na se a homode enkom hye ne ye den. But you see nipa kwan enye nyame akwan. Ana nyame ne si hene. Se nyame se wo na obesi wo hene bro hene se wo ti konso ye chi. Nyame se chi no ba betam afri ha. Edo akọ Eastern region na Ashanti region do akọ akọ MP na like who send ya be wo ho abon so obi afro obno hene anke pese obe contest how wo ho ana panyi bi afro so obno hene beje kakra na ekọ wo ho anse eyedey ekọ Erade ane esi hene. That concept I was say de ye trim. And the esi wo election we mu no. Na me hu ne say 2028 nyame hu bibi say ya nhwe ya de asofo ni bi be ye tia party no. Enti wo so okasa ema ebre nipa ase. Me abra ye lose ye election 2024 no. Me sofo bi pa me ginidi. Obompa ye. Maame ana o ka se me kire me say MPP na ya ma ye ho so dodo na Erade pese obre ya ase na ye bre ye ho ase a Erade be pagya ye eye kwesi ade ye twa mu Ashanti regional bishop Bishop Gabriel Anoche oba me constituency be ya asori wa apiedu ema emra boadifo ni nyina ba ho ni preach the same preaching on so preach say leader bia no ho ewo Bible ma one bre ne ho ase ansa na wo ye dey o pagya na leader o hwa Bible ma obo leaders bibre omu nyina omu bro omu ase na nyame epagya omu ana omu pagya omu ho so nyina nyame ebre omu ase yes ana inkrom po a omu pagya omu ho against nyame breast enkro ni nyina ase hwe Sodom and Gomorrah omu nyina nyame bre omu ase enti o sheda estate say so person we leader no matter say class prefect say MP say ye den one bro ho ase nyame empagyaw enti sisi niam bi so ohun and asofo ni bi sisi a they talk God
omo kasa te se omo na ye nyankopon
omo kasa te se omo na ye nyankopon na mu ba wo nyame kasa through you God talks or speaks through you enti ade na afi de wo kasa te se wo ni nyame na mu ohun enti
me mo lose
sofo to me kasa monkoda it is finished monkoda no aka ne boso say jubilate monche mani ohun saa niema no edu ba bi Erade me minim sa asofo ne bi tie Erade na be de be pagya ne nsa wo so no abre wase and they say ya to wie no Prophet Bernard ye respectable just say me constituency secretary Bernard prophecy or you be a uba constituency be anim so ye science and data guy but prophecy ne man shifting that was how effective the normal ya no na eye e ma ne shift ko baby
nkomhye wie tiri
nkomhye ye wie ye oba o say honorable me and as of am ka me ntie biem medi me science and data echi ohun enti nyame kasa we election we mu na bibia di aseda na nyame ade amesre ne say nkaboma ene asumdue aba party ne musisi ano ye nuanom elusu ya no yesre omo lusu ndi ya ulusu election ya pa ya yeti ase but yes time heals enti mama mo mpro mo ho nkokeka nsem bi enkochocho bibia later no wo hwe wachi a obe regret I to say obi one ne girl enya ntokwa wo fia na one ne yire enya ntokwa wo fia no asi abonten ai me yire meja no afi abufo ne tekwa ye behu na asa na oyire nam na oda oyire nchen yes wa hwe we ko ka be third person no aha enti omonto omobo ase mama omo nkeka nsema ebe ye den later no na wa regret say ye won fie miensa wo yanimo na fie miensa wonim de ebesi you are better off inside MPP than outside because NDC ni onji wundi apart from that NDC ni party by ni yenya ahwema no na wo na wo free MPP kono woni ebefiu woni ne na ye adwuma ba power enti boa ma de enye ye se ne awde ne ye a wonsu be dey wonsu be yi tie sromo ewom se ya de bate nyina ya busu abaako aya na ehuro nkitinkiti bi wo ho a so mo na ewini anka mo ehuru ye me de bia me tom se ade dia anko ye na se doctor ye lusa mawu mawu normal is expected mama omumma sane mane ha omo ehuru e be dey e bejo ohun en party move for the me ye wini ye ana me frɛ me nua jo sapon ana me frɛ kobiamo a omu nyina omu ye me nuanom sticks sticks omu nyina me ne omu di nkomo George no Lucia no sadi birthday ka ho ohun eti anka the win na ebe di birthday na afa ana ye nyina ye srese ye ho ana ye didi nkomo kama ene me papa Mr. Otibonsu me friend ne chia no penfo bebre me from sana party ne etie nti esra omo de o ma hwe bia nyame be hwe omo mu no mo fo mani nto osono kese no se de ade bi osono be ba ma omo nso radio ahye omo mu mama omo nye internal disruption na ense niema because ye won krofo bi o party nkwala bi o party omo need aso ane se party meba na omo so nya adwuma ye enti se na wo do party na hwe se da bi party ne beba power ama watu aboa wo bi a wo ye disruptive that means say nkwala ne da achi na wo ye dey wo say no ti yesro omo nyina emboa na nkabom ni nya adwuma na ye ne aye wini ye nso ye nhwe ye kasa mu yi se ne ye kasa nye divisive Dr. Mahmoud Bamya ye obi open nkabom a onye basabasa onye divisive o twini pa ben ne ho enti ye mfa leader na ye adwuma ma no esubane nyina ye ntwi obi amben ye se ne ye betumi akabom ni akoyanim ade ba akowom ni se ye wo internal elections da yanim constituency elections ne regional elections yesre enye Dr. Baton ye de ba be kosa elections no obia at this point no ye nyina ye obia sefata I feel say obia owo interest bia na wo say ye jahane man ye dey contest na at the end of the day ni ye na party na tumi aka ne hu abom say na ye we man ye fefefe no ye mfa the same process mfa all the other elections no and I think say NPP will be the winner at the end.
Wakasa papa na MPP dase Ghana dase inyansa so be du a menim say asundue no a ye hwehwe no ye nsa betima ka so man as NPP. Honorable Michael Kwesi Edu ye MP for Kromo na ye no 18 quickly ye hwe kokon nsem ya ebeba ye menim say what say cocoa farmers no e bia abosome miense kwa abosome nan ye ntimi entwi omuka cocoa board ye de nye sketchia cocoa farmers ka na den adwuma no mo ye ma cocoa board ansene betwi omuka ye twi omuka walk us through
enti no hine de one say cocoa ekuafo omakro ma we mu ache wo hwe University of Ghana IEC a cocoa ekuafo sika ebi ne de ye wo hwe Kwame Nkrumah motowe a cocoa ekuafo sika bi ne de ye eniema bebre cocoa rose Ghana has say cocoa penny wo cocoa rose or what say you will gold rose and bibi cocoa penny to me de ehun sika ekoya akwan e de ko si schools ekoya niama eye scholarship eboa Ghana for na the only say kwani no at ye ne cocoa a wabre wadua cocoa na so wakoti cocoa wabo wa hata wa hata ama aye kama owia wahye ewo bag makọ carry ewo eye LBC ne ho no owia na LBC na agi cocoa no na LBC ne etua kwani ne ka nti LBC na agi cocoa ne sa no na LBC nso di cocoa na break cocoa board or di cocoa ne break cocoa board na cocoa board etua LBC ne ka na LBC ne wo commission was
LBC ne yedan
license buying company.
Okay. Maybe I don't hear Ghana near Okana what you say, or more mukita to me crata, so betting me a toko ne dear free farmers.
Yes.
Okay.
To say PBC.
Okay.
Or your LBC.
Okay.
To say Amajaru.
Okay.
Or your LBC. Olam.
Okay.
And tis our companies in Omodoso. And Omuma, Omuna won't crash no more toko ni free farmers in the honor. And tis a bikra or more purchasing clerks. Omuna beto. Omoto Tonis are normal the Aba Center. Na center ne so de aba nti omo warehouses ebu akon crashing crash amo say omo dying wo ho a ye wo skill wo ho a omo carry cocoa shed yes nti omo sisi cocoa shed na no matoto cocoa na no de aba omo center omo nya dodo bi a no ma e de ama cocoa board nti uko takrade ene Kumasi cocoa board or take over centers e wo ho ana I think say nsawam ha ba bi nso omo take over center into omo toto saa na eastern region de ni nyina aba ha na western ne ni mpotemo de ni nyina aba takrade na bie ne Ashanti de ni nyina nso ebia ba Kumasi ana northern part of Ashanti to say free adwoso achi ba no na ni nyina nso asaba nsawem ha sei no normal movie e de afatema port na omo de ko nti LBC na toto cocoa na bre cocoa board no na cocoa board nso aton na kwa amanone na omutua LBC car na LBC na tua farmer but the woman say aya na LBCs no omumomu ediskama farmer no ansa na bi wa ba beji
ansa season no crowd
season na dru
okay
aha na cocoa no unya ska bebre ana odi ato nti LBC no onu kwa ntumi fa ni sika nyina nto cocoa ni nyina because you can billions of cedis nti ana cocoa board with sky bi or advance ma LBCs no nti time ani ye wo bibia friend syndication every 1993 and he started as syndication no
okay
syndication ni nyina ne say cocoa no obeton forward na ye ka forward ade e kira ne say cocoa ni wo edua so na ye nya nte ye no ni a sha ase eton
ye nya nte ye kura no
nti obi onim commodity bia no eba cocoa eburu sorghum ne ade ene even oil mpo yetumi ye forward sales
cashew num nyina
yetumi ye forward sales aha adekrunti a omo ye forward ne say ye obi afre ne hedging e wo say wutumi position wo ho sania ansa na cocoa no obete no no wanya bo atumi anya ehuska fi se kwani ni wo twema makwani ni ti cocoa ni wie wo se cocoa ye seasonal crop enti season no eteki months ansa na kuafo na tia prepare cocoa ni beans na dia bro enti se wo twema ni wie bibia na ode ba bon se cocoa ni beba be buu so ebebu so ane ton be yedin enya afi na obi beto 10 bucks 1000 bucks 100 bucks enti a finish as anu wa sha ase e ton forward enti be ton forward cocoa no every LBCs no ekuafo no oba LBCs on e ba ho no na omo ton forward no wo ho anu aka cho so cocoa na me toy no bremi mu ebia 100 tons na wa ye shipment na eko sa enti ebeka sa afi na yende no na wa shipi cocoa esa wo de koma ni nyina yede akoma no wo ye we nyina na wo ton the next year nso de
okay
anu ye forward ani ye wo spot chese mprempre ya mi hia cocoa enti eno no I say jaso no obi wo ho ana wa to cocoa ni bia or grind but wa short enti ne ya ohia cocoa na extra yede aka ho enti eno no obi taba beto spot na wo hwe dwaso man so amanse dwaso man so sɛ ne edi dwa aya na de bia ne sport ne bo wɔ so chain forward no.
Okay, because an open in 10
yes,
and 2 pen in 10 dia ne bo to
yes.
Okay.
But ye wɔ mmerɛ bi wɔ so aya forward ne bo to me kɔ so chain sport nti ɔmo ye trading obi bi a friend no backwardation na contango. Nti we any attempts I mean yes I may chechi nti depending on the period you know forward between our search and sport e be on so sport between our so chain forward but normally I na sport no e was so chain forward na the home say Ghana has say no ye koko ni ye turn do na forward nti because koko ni crop ni nti say at least 70% they turn forward na be 30% be or less what on sports. Now, over the period now near cost indication, no, what on 70% in the forward. Now, contract our signing, no, say your computer sujedi until we be send away, you say, oh, me person to kuku, it be a 5,000 tons.
Okay.
Now, wash a bona sabre or hono until a bonnie $10,000. Now, I lock a price, no, more lucky, yeah, your contract, a binding. Nipa no ntumi nsesa na no biem
one market cry cost still no
still I born na unya no ano no
okay
ntumi nsesa na no biem enti otori a ukọ platform na omo trade na ye we bia ene ye February enti bia obehwe na June futures September futures enti depending on period na otor no it means bia 3 months time na obe deliver sa koko na yede amana na 6 months time na obe deliver. But once our lucky price no. Inti time I cost indication no so we turn forward ni sa no contracts now our lucky prices no. No asesa contract ni nyina. Now the cocoa board audited accounts ayeden aka ho. Now they come abrofo no. Na omu hu based on contracts awo any audited accounts no mo ni wadi abage ni interest. Ni am ya kaso ye bema o makeka bomom so ye bema abosia be 1.8 billion. Into better say Ghana akwaje bosia 1.8 billion syndicated loan na ababegum enwana yeye but 2024 means after COVID 2022 no na koku abebu amansa adwaso because COVID period obi andi koku
okay
airport MBA ni ade nti koku no omo to koku wo amano ni nyina na eguom warehouses omo nhye da anyame nti di COVID ni wie na COVID ni twa mu ya fe na omo grinding nti ebusa on economics e obi be friend demand and supply say eniema ni bu odwa so a na bo ne ba fom
ehun ye dia na bo no so
ekoso nti after COVID na bo ne hwan ba fom na NPP yetinye ye ba power 2017 na bo ne hwan from $3,000 about 1,800 ehwo na ye sha asese ni abrofo ni presa na ye kofa LID kra ba by 2018-19 no the $400 count send ye be move yako 2002 nti ye prayer be ka say ye ko 2020 no na bo ne sa peja na ba be 2006 na nka ye ma ye nto de LID kan wa na ko be 28 ye wram ana COVID san ba ye ana bo ne sha say hwan nti ye after COVID 2022 no na koko da so system nti na bo no e wo fom sabre a make nyina nso ukoko na wo send no contracts no e wo sa wo ye de wo ton ebo ne so ofom kuani ne so pe ebo e wo soro nti sabre nyina na aban e subsidize de bia aban abobosa kaka na o de asoso na o de atuama akuafo no akufo do aban ne fa adwin bi se abre bia abo ne wo soro na akuafo ne kura Ghana mu sika ne nya free koko mu no enu bi na ye de aye ye universities ya kwan ne ade nti se bo na aba fom a yenso mu kakra saa kopem se ebo ne be sa peja nti saa forward sales na na ye na ye ra 2023 mu ana ebo ne sha asese ekosoro from $2,000 na kwa na kodu $3,000 afi ye free 2023 middle hoko 2024 no afi ebo ne kosa na kogina $7,000 ana yedira 2024 mu enti honso kufado tutu mu eba 2000 from 1006 by 2003 ni ade yedira 2024 mu campaign period na fe ebo na kwa kodu $10,000
wow
na $10,000 ne kodua no unse cocoa bo no every day bi esesa me ka say me ba me ebedi san komo no ene obekọ market 10,000 ade beche obekọ na so ati aba 9 ade beche na akọ 8 ade beche na asa akọ 10 enti debia no ubeton kakran sa ana wo ton nipa no wa abru amano ne no enya by force obeto enti ono badwane so se obeto bia ana wo ton enti nipa no ton so ye rational
o twen se beba form no wa
yes enti omo yesa afene so a no ma hwe kokko o ma ton ni nyina enti na se o ton ntem no omo hwe kokko o ma ton nya no ma strike average no ma hu afena ye be wram no sikom de be makuani
okay
sanete na 2024 sabre no ye ton forward ni more abra ebo ne course no ye ton more ana kokko season 2024-2025 enti se season ne sha say October 2025 October ana be ende enti ye sha say October no ye ton more at a very high price 8,000 9,000 10,000 ye ton is ana ye de kwato aba December ana ye free so abrand this ba January na ebo na ya ton ne wosoro 2024 no tombaje ye Dr. Randy Abi ebe ye CEO na ma sika puduo ye den eta ho
e cocoa board ho
yes because ye kona cocoa ya ton a ehu sika wa amanone a emaye no na ye about $500 million
$500 million
yes a na eta ho a mo beto ye
meba so we Ghana ni ati nkomo no according to meba memo atroso sesi a according to honorable Michael Kwesi Edu MP for Chrome medical cultural ne papa na wo cocoa board wo say ansa na NPP aban yi frɛ konwa so no na sika wo cocoa board sika ma gye na kire si ebetimi di bi ato cocoa wo Ghana almost $500 million
yes
enye sika kuma o
enye sika kuma na de wom ne say won say 2024 no na ye wie covid ye free covid buy no na 2022 na interest rates akoso our amansa adwa so banks no kwaje bo sa na interest rates na akoso ana efri say ye call covid mu e ka na ye de support sika na ye de support farmers nti na cocoa board I say cocoa board abobosia e de support farmers na ama e ka kakra beda omo books so ana 2019 about 2020 rose aye ka say ye be cocoa rose ye ka say ye be ni nyina no ansa na covid ya award contractor covid ni be boom ma price ye basa nyina na ho ka ba beda books so nti ye ra 2022 2023 mu kono ye cause syndication no ma raise interest rates amaye
okay
ayo omo ka say ye cause syndication omo so omo maye bo se anya no kre there is evidence at cocoa board say omo de ayi buy international banks no edit documents ba say omo ye ready so me maye bo se but interest anom de maye no and then chief executive ni management say interest no was ro enti me kai say omo kone nam then management ekọ Abu Dhabi nyina so omo kwakope sika what the ones Arabs the omo interest for form but ehho nyina banks ko show mu wi a omo ne West banks no East ne West for ne deal enti bo say na West for ne wo control bi no ma ya na banks no eventually omo answer raise omo interest kakra ana panocha no na that time chief executive ne manager omo sha say omo try model bi a say bosia bono kra was ye jai
okay
because ya okwaje bosia na aji we interest be $100 million Ghana hanso ye kobo bosia $100 million wo IMF na okwa akwaje bosia na asa aji we interest $100 million bosia na akwaje no wodi wo kokwa wasa ato amani pa ne contract na akwaje bosia no enti na entasum apart from that okwaje bosia na asa ma award say your best borrower enti na manager ni say I say insult into omo for a long time no mo hwehwe kwan ayede afa ho nti abrofoka say necessity you can say me refi say you know I say a brain here beba no ana mani pa adwen yede e kontem nti sa brain na banks ni raise interest na dey na you decide say syndication crap no twa no yenko biem because there's a model wo hwe ebra cocoa LBCs ne to de ba we say sabre LBCs na to cocoa anka so mo de ba enti sabre no ma to cocoa ne de ba no obetum di cocoa na bro necessity is the mother of invention
okay
enti LBC na to cocoa na ode aba no ode ba pe wo beti agi cocoa no na wa ship within a week na akodi buyer ne ho
okay
na already waton cocoa na ma buyer no enti wunya ye pe na wo the bill of lading ne send buyer na instead say buyer no be send this car come bank no say buyer ne this car no ebrel direct or Ghana enti ye wo Ghana International Bank ho na Ghana ye cocoa ho adwa nyina scan kogu enti say ye this cocoa no shipping ya na ehun ska kotop Ghana International Bank any model ye di jai syndication ye jai syndication no 2024 ye ni effectively obi obeka say new model ni nya adwuma bia anya no kre because time ani ekwaje syndication bosia no okwaje bosia na the S3 wo mni say mabeje bosia wo ho wonim say ni etua no mekwaje ye kwaje bosia no September ho October September syndication dey be about December.
Okay.
But by December ne ya to cocoa no, asha say shipema abrofo no.
Okay.
Enti wona mabeje bosia wo ho no. September na bosia na ese metua na afimu no. But me ship cocoa ni ma broni no abrochi. Broni no so ka ensaka cocoa na otua ehu skama bank na me kwaje bosia no. Enti ansa na cocoa ni kra no me no me sha say diska no Ghana no na broni no asha say gine hu ska
wa gine sika ewi
enti bank ni tumi diska no ana bosia na makwaje wo kwaje 1 billion on fa ni nyina ama December no be ma be 600 million na o ji koko hu sika free buyer ne ho enti wowura be January February mu no wajiji koko ni hu sika free buyer no ho no wie no wasa edede aka no abro so more or less wa hu sika no osa de ma wo sana na abrofo ne yeye
okay
ani ehu se cycle ne betu yi bank na yeden efrim na koko ne de akoma buyer no
direct
what the money director no etu scan gu account instead say be ko bank or ama bank ne de abro in the form of bosi age hu interest no
okay
enti anu ani model ye ne yi bank no efrim na anya bosi abo enti usha 2024 no ye ni effectively sa kopim say omo bae ya anje bosi a eco smooth 2024 ye start no obia no complaining o Ghana say ya ntua ne kuku LBC bia an complaining kwani bia no complaining say ya ntua ne kuku ana ya dis kai FM ana omo bai omo beba ne na kuku aya shipe akọ omo tua hu skagu Ghana International Bank no eno na make us be $500 million eno kan ne enwie yo because eno ye up to January every February eba end of season no kra no omo sa na kuku aye ne ya produce a eba no omo sa ton ye nya ska ni bi eden eka ho enu ntina wo hwe omo 2025 we ya budget statement omo de ba parliament a finance minister ka say cocoa process amount to more than $3.5 billion
yeah
ni nya because ni atumi aton cocoa ni at a very high price na omo buy omo be hu say NPP for ne ton cocoa ni very high ene ebi wo ha no mutumi to sports be $10,000 ene adinti ene futures because ene omo opposition na omo ne ye kon se cocoa ni mame anton ne futures ye anton ne sports sami jamfina na edi kan ona no edi
omo ton jasu
sa into on buy no instead some be ton cocoa no the FN say 2025 cocoa ni could do $13,000 now we a trader na cocoa could do $13,000 I say so ton futures go omo anton no omo te was ehwe say nkofo ba beto sports ana omo te ho sa omo te ho omo try sport omo nton futures no omo hu as cocoa ni price ni shine ba from cocoa ni price ni shine ba from ama ebedru be bia say omo ton cocoa ni kombe boka enti me ne wo ka say as at 2025 Ghana Cocoa Board by now nke say 2025 cocoa omo ton 2026 cocoa but 2025 cocoa ni bia ka omo ntumi anton ebua ka omo sim
that means omo bogana ka no
omo bogana ka omo ye nhwahan anti problem na won enye problem ketua o problem ne so ana de ba kom ye ni say me hu say we ne fifi bo afudi nkomo bi ade ba kom ye ni say omo ba ye na Cocoa Board institutional areas bi o wa ye ntache
okay
ye ne ba nipa no ye head of legal director na no ye head of legal no Cocoa Board no bi aso ye NDC ni but our institutional memory wa ye adwuma wo legal wa che nti ye ba ye ampam no oni board ni ye adwuma sa ye ba ye na Cocoa Board ne Tony Lito.
Yeah.
Tony Lita, ewo case. Na Tony Lita just almost $10 million bi. One head of legal and advice say management say no, ade mama munkutia. Mo ne nentwe na cocoa board be dibem. Ampa ye call ye kodi bem as kan ye ntua. Sanke ka so ye ndisi ni ye pam ne ye do obi foforo be share ho a. Anka ye ntua but because on no way institutional memory or the evidence ni bibia abeko. Trading room omo anom ye adwuma omo na etokoko ne ton ma ye wo CMC ho no. Omo aye beto omo no, omo ana na omo ye adwuma ho. Yampam obi a cause omo aye adwuma na cha omo ni adwuma no. Ebi ye beto omo ba ye ya anom sha se transfer. Ya tamwe ni yi na free ho. Ni yi wo kra wo ni ba bi a wo ko. Now ya ma transfer letter ba hu ba bi a wo ko. Now na adwuma nim.
One obi
ni akachi obi kotena fie saa ana omo ye nti omo ye wie ye no CMC director na oba ho no CMC ho dan kasa kra ne de bi omo fa obi owo system nim ana omo apagya na ba be hye ho
Cocoa marketing companies no
omo fa obi owo system no omo apagya na be hye ho omo mfa obi mfiri abonten ma na animguase ba ko eto Randy Abi Dr. Randy Abi manfa adwen ma so omo say legal department no make us say ye buy na nipa wo ye
ba muja no ho
ma ye ja no ho ye adwuma call pension ana ni deputy take over fortunately na ni deputy nso or soft spot kakrama yi party no nti o take over ana o ye adwuma on ba ye o so ye NPP no ma transfer na kota CPC cocoa process no tema lawyer ni o nti o kwa no CPC o ni office ana oni nam ana omo kofa abrante bi friend lawyer ni papo said there samwa ana omo de ne be show cause o NDC no say no ma promise omo lawyers so omo de be schedule ono no de Randy any abronya case call quarter oko yusu cocoa board omo ya ebogu ya no now you say anka experienced person at cocoa board anka sa mistake ne beba anka be two for say no untumi yusu cocoa board emfa nko court na wa akopɛ lawyer wa abonten the same thing at trading room ho omo pam rante na wo no omo fa omo ni experience better at na ho ana cocoa no omo ton no buyers ni bully omo no omo ton fo entedu be bi na Randy ni hu say eh nkofo ya de omo beto adwuma no omo nya de ehu so ana osa frɛ ya omo aya transform ni so omo mra back me ya adwuma asema me kenya cocoa board for workers ni mo worker bi o CMC bi anim say omo pam omo esa from so omo mra back enti omo from no ana abrante ba ko bi de o so oma enti on de wa ama but omo aka no so obi o ha ne masusa ana omo de omo kotena ho so omo ye adwuma na boa enti omo kotena no omo kosuso omo kakra de ama omo enti se enkenye sa transfers no kra anka institution ni emebu anka nipa ne betumi kra kyerɛw because nipa am na kotena fie dan ko beti akyerɛw sa ade wei
does it mean say top workers at the cocoa board no inexperience e can who be na farmers
oh of course and inaction
inexperience and inaction
yes because ade bi wo ho a ti say cocoa price across obi oye trader bi ahu say prices across me commodity a ebi wa commodity be mature in 6 months 8 months na price na cost na mini foresight of future de ebe ye no meton ni nyina futures na egu ho because cocoa akodu 10,000 ade na won ton gu ho ton the future so se me transport trader bi ata ade we ya ne bubefu and the price na drop ya na a drop ya ma ba below 5,000 me how ma farm na 5,000 to already no abo o bok o mine ka be $1,000 egu achiri and no na atwetwere omo bo omo hu de omo ye so omo nkote bo ne so omo nya dai
and ba bia ya dru no hin na ya dru
you see ade ya dru ni say Randy Abi enya obete cocoa efukuafo bo so
producer price no
yes obete so
hey
the dru no so onya obete so na I think say etwetwere aban ne bo omo ntumi take decision wokoka no abeka say rollover ana amom ho acho enye rollover na amom ho acho
ani ye de
rollover ne say why woni obi aside contract say afia ye remu mema okoku ebia 300,000 tons na afi no ye remu no wokoku a wonya no we nya 300,000 tons na on na ka so oh menya 300,000 tons
next season
100,000 amount ye rolling over na next season 200 na aka no mepe ye dey e di amount enti ye ne ba power 2017 no na opuni a rolling over 190,000 tons ana ye ne bias ne kae ana ye negotiation bias no omo tene ma ase ana ye ne omo ko kae tie ne omo ko kae no ana omo ye so omo spread am na rollover no koko beans na ya mfa ama no afi bia no omo de omo beto ne sa afi mu no wo de brena na wo de kakra ye de egu so e de atua previous ana kakra ye clear ya na ye ra 2021 eba no ana yare e friend CSVD e ka ne ho ana apart from that nso ye we bia weather condition be a friend El Nino effect and also edim from abone be bofa koko growing areas ema Ivory Coast to lose almost 1 million tons ana Ghana nso lose close to 400 to 500,000 tons enti sa yare ne ba no eno in contract your friend force majeure
okay
say yade a enye wo fault wo ye ho hwe enyi ana sa yare ne we no from abone nyina be bo fam ti na estimate akoko boda ya so ombenya koko 2022 2023 no no munim say be ombenya be 700,000 800,000 metric tons ana amane sa na so tete ntia so tete na cha say koko a waton ne futures eso ko deliver no na ebia be gu akiri but no e kasa woni abrofo ne kasa say force majeure ayeden aba nti ma memre me koko no production sa pagya me yeden me de beba na ye de atete nkaka eye kasa ne ene omuka eye omuka ne te say rollover no e kire ya abrofo ne egi ni nyina ente sa wo betumi na negotiate na every cause dey be all grind koko no ana onim say dey be every year bia so obeto bi wo ho tu betumi na kana afi bia wo de kakra ye den aka de order man ne ho sa akopem say rollover no be clear sa ne ene ba ya opuni rollover ye clear free ho
okay
ya meka hu de anya hu de amagana for cry
and say to the ordinary cocoa farmer a ne sika akokam no sai na wo hu sika na akam no emfa say a negligence of duty o say no hu na
ni nyina bi me de me hu ne say one negligence of duty ka ho omo inactions the time some taking decisions omo anteki ana internal power struggle within cocoa board CMC panyin na ete ho no hu ne ho say oman panyin na de ne betena ho ebi kura keka say oye finance minister boy cause omo ko fa ni frama na ne nom de ne betena ho ana chief executive ne so ana ye ona mother company no oteso na wo hye na se wo beje di say traders na pam om no CMC director na transfer om ana niema buchewie na chief executive ba say no yem form mra back na CMC director na dwa say me ma ye instructions obi nko na wo wasa de ni panaba nti all these things no aye power struggle e dey koso omo committee bi e ho na omo kotena determine say koko no senia wiase ko forecast ni ade ko no nti koko ni yenton ni se ana dodo say na yenton sa committee no CMC director na tisubi chief executive tisubi committee no omo free meeting kra oya anko
oya ne de here Randy Abi
Debbie CMC
managing director no
yes onko
because Randy wo ho
say
omo de akuafo ni di agro
ana omo de akuafo ni Ghana koko di agro ayetwe ma mentwe wo honom
ebe ye ni
oh sisa de omo yaji industry na gu
sai na hu Randy Abi adwuma
honestly me obaye no na me anka medwe so be consultation more because koko ye area bi asa uni hu nim dia e wo say ye more all further consultations omo hu nim dia to say former chief executive anu aye ho research ni ade ni kra no obaye o ye consultation me kai say transition team ni mu ono no ka transition ho nti na Dr. Opuni eba bia no ni hia issues bi o ho ana oji free Opuni ho na otie de eye koso no ko mpemfo bi ho ne professors bi ho mo so wo nim de okokom no okobi so ade we mo solve ne say ohun but Dr. Randy Abi bae no ono transition team ne kra ya amfana nka ho transition team na ye former finance minister any agric minister Eric Opokunum omo na hia akoko board nti Randy na no oba be chief executive ne kra wa ankobi enu nti na mre bi obeka say adakro ho na de document mi be che no obehwe na akoko board rollover eshim na no hu that day ne first time rollover hu ye na handing over note kra na ebi ni ho whilst na handing over note than the office nti me kwa challenge no Asaasepa FM yi ade chia no frɛ ne secretary no so mo hwehwɛ handing over note ma no mo de kɔma no ohun nti na kyɛ so akwetena kwa handing over note no kɔnhwɛ sanka ɔyɛ further consultation a anka ebi a nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a anka embasa ana ɔmama politics no kɔ so wɔ cocoa board hɔ nti adeɛ bi anka technocrats ni bi betu fo sɛ adeɛ we muntu ho ana montem na ensi no omonye because political for na ɛwɔ system ni mu no ana direct omo sɛ oh yenye ni sei ana ama omo awie ba bi omo awie na emu ɛya hwɛ de we kura for bre ɛne omo sɛ ne omo san fifiri na obi a on TB ombu onim sɛ ne ɛteɛ na ni inactions decisions ɛso omo take omo nteki mo atena hɔ kokɔ ɛsɛ mo tɔn manton mo atena hɔ ama ɛboɔ na hwan aba fam ehwan aba fam yɛ afɛ wunya sika na de kɔhyɛ bibi foforo
Randy Abbey, Dr. Randy Abbey, CEO ma cocoa board say Ghana cocoa no taste no ayira amanfo mpe taste ni bio
bono no ka wo
my industry no
o ka wo we are sure so no ka sa bro he
o ka
oh no we dey sad sad say be free chief executive of cocoa board hoaba Ghana cocoa taste nyrai Ghana cocoa ye premium cocoa because the way ye hata ne fermenting no enti ye cocoa ni hwam wo de ma yemfa Ghana cocoa engu bottom ne yemfa metwam o Asaasepa nim ha wo beti se wo hye odam wo beti se cocoa hwehwehwam senti bia ye den atwam ye ne ye hanom ntu se baabi a ye find ye ho no ne the way awia ne bɔ no ye cocoa flavor ne kra no just ne scent ne kra ye different abrofo no omoto ye cocoa de blend it omokoto Ecuador ne Brazil num cocoa a na omo de Ghana de no a blend omutumi to Cote d'Ivoire cocoa na omo de na blend enti obi onim cocoa mu bia beka cha say so okofa Cote d'Ivoire beans bisaya beans na ene ayi purchasing clerks na etie no okofa Cote d'Ivoire cocoa beans na wo fa Ghana cocoa beans omo de go omo nsem say omutumi hu difference because Ghana de no ne fat level ne ayi no e wo soro emu yeduru e chen Cote d'Ivoire de ntina Ghana yetumi sanya premium no ye cocoa ye very different from other countries ntia da na beka say omo lose taste da be no omo lose taste no omo lose taste ade na omo to ama bi so dia ade na Cote d'Ivoire for ni sa problem ni bi
right may I say for your time Ghana da say what NPP nim before home was schooling and papa yeah sorry NPP 40 Ghana 40
Bro hine enwumrei ade a meka che Ghana kuafo ne se sabre ye wo se obi akasa bi ade ba kwa aye me yapa ne se me hu se ye de cocoa egu fertilizer bottom na nya Dr. Randy Abbey na beka che ye se ye ne yakra bottom ama afede abuso kra ma bottom no onti asese yakra bottom ama abuso a ye ose ye beto abakra ne ye se akra bottom na yakra bottom na abuso ade na kuani ne de cocoa gu fertilizer bottom ene menya ntia se okohia agri committee ye bisa ne sa question na o se an omaye ne se akuafo ne de cocoa ni bedru take over center LBC ne ho ba bia ye carry na o be transfer cocoa na gu cocoa bottom
ne cocoa bottom farmer
na dabe na kuani ji so ba LBC take over center sa no abeji cocoa bottom
okay
akuafo free tete de cocoa bottom komo mo afuom na o mo de cocoa na gu mu di aba enti uhu se adwuma na nkasa no se onhuso se ontiase o se obi na control no ontiase ade a ye kan se ye ne NPP minority de ye catch Ghana kuafo se ye tawo machi enya ade asa ekunwe ye bejo mo nkwa amomako ye beka bia momo ama beebi a echia no aban no ne cocoa board mpemfo na eto ne no o ma set up me kai say Dr. Randy Abbey ba ye ne first week interview ye and o say ai ebo ne call from ye ne apenso 2017 no o say sebe nyansa bia anim okoka already so ade o kai me say na wo je bia du na do ho etutu na o ka say nyansa bia anim say ebo ne call from ne na ye ton ye boro e de support kwa forma and ebo na call from ye hwe no onya me nhwe.
May I say, Honorable Michael Kwesiedu, MP for Forikrom, for your time. God bless you.
Menso medamasi, nyamin kamo ho enyumre.
knows where we are going.
107.3.
Get there.
So, boom now. Casena. Just so be episode here. Just so be episode here.
We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. But we know we will get there. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. But we know we will get there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there.
Right, me pacho mami from Siasadan come executive producers. Emmanuel Hemi akokraba nyakwa bronoma Sarah Jene Emmanuel Jacome damase. Asadan come honorable Michael Kwesiedu MP for Chrome. Obeka ho and was schooling a year pa. And to best NPP communicators and mo hu komo no mo kwa radio so mo hunika. And so kwatana na de kuafo nko akyerem. Na me ya to da wo kyerɛ bɛse ahia. Yɛda ase. Media the bono hene bafo what yanka our community 103.3 strong 101.5 Afiema radio 103.3 mining city radio 89.5 Assassin 99.7 Assassin 98.5 Yankee FM ebeda se china ayodia college ni nyabotrema me kire jade ni nyina guest bi anim ni ato agum na wotwum nsem ni ekɔ da ye na me emo ho bai makraw